first down past the 40. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 62 yards.
Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that wide open space, and he rumbled for big-time yardage.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. But that's all about 2nd and short yardage. That's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Now a handoff working right, and he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. Go quickly and attack.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run with Love. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
The pass.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now they try the right side here. There he goes, right side. Touchdown. Jaguars. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys have now moved out in front.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a handoff as they run left side. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. To throw here. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Complete. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It was Justin Houston who got him down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. For a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And now here's a carry heading left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Third and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime. Incomplete as he got blocked as he was throwing it.
Intended for number 20. Incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They're going to try and throw. He's going to go deep for Conley. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man. It's Brashon Perriman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
3rd and 11.
So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And these guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And some room to work. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
20, the ball carrier.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. He'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll look to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
The pass.
It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
29-yard line.
He rifles one. It's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, LA.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Complete to
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and it often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
At the Rams' 24-yard line.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Chris Conley, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't set.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will score. Touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Open man is Ross, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll drop to throw. And he finds a man in the crossing route. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, Jaguars.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Complete to number 20. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. 4 yards to go. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a first down.
A gain of 12.
And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown on the season. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 47.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 36. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. Breaks through the contact. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35. Well, you hate that for him. He gets so close on the big run, but has him in excellent position.
And I know there's plenty of competitive spirit on the defensive side of the ball, but part of me wonders if they would have just preferred him to go ahead and take it into the end zone rather than dealing with him again on a likely carry on this down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brashad Perriman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
4 fingers. That signifies the fourth quarter's here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the fourth quarter, what we found out so far. 2 touchdowns.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He's back to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Jacksonville.
And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now they try the right side here. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown.
A great play there. 51 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. 42. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Los Angeles, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.